Okay, so before we start this, which actually, not before we start this, we already started the video, so I'm not going to do any editing. This will not be edited in any way, besides the fact that I will be pausing it and then getting to the picture, and then I'll play it. That's what I'm going to be doing, and that's it. Anyways, just for this one time, I think, possibly. So anyways, let's get into it, shall we? I think we shall. But we're gonna be on this picture for a while because I'm gonna discuss something with you guys. One thing is for certain is that, this series is called Fruits Basket, and we're gonna be talking about season 2, episode 1. But before we do that, I want to let you guys know what Fruits Basket is about if you don't know, or if you just want me to tell you what I know about it. So anyways, my sister told me about it long ago, and I was like, what is that? And she was like, oh, it's about the Chinese zodiacs. And I'm like, I'm all in for zodiac signs, because I am a Cancer, and I'm more suited to that sign. And so, anyways, I watched the first episode, and I fell in love. So then I watched the rest of the series, and it was pretty good. I liked it. I liked the love triangle. I liked the whole ideal of the two characters. And anyways, so for me to let you guys know, this story is about the Chinese zodiacs, and here's the thing about the Chinese zodiacs. They are animals. They can transform into animals in 3 ways. One, either they have to be weak, or surprised, or the third reason could be because they were touched or hugged by the opposite sex. If it's not another zodiac sign and it's a human opposite sex, human woman, or a human, if it's a girl zodiac touched by the opposite sex, like a male human, then they'll transform into their animal. It's the opposite way. Like if it's a guy, if a girl touches a guy, the zodiac male, the male zodiac sign, being a human woman, then they will be transformed. Anyways, so that's basically it. That's all that I need to tell you guys about this story. And also, there's only really main characters, but this is a story that's based around the side characters too, which is the best thing ever when it's based around the side characters. That makes for a great story, great series. So, if you guys don't know this, or you just want me to let you know, the original maker of it, the original series only had 1 season, but for this, since they rebooted it with multiple seasons. I don't know how many seasons there are. I would love it if there's 3 seasons or more. Hopefully we get to finish the whole manga and the anime series. English dub, by the way, because I'm American. Anyways, and I only speak English. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And I have high hopes for this whole series, honestly. And I will talk about other things in a later date. But I think we should get on to the reviewing of the whole episode. So that's what we're gonna do. Bye. So we should get on to this whole. Okay. Anyways, so the first scene we have is with one of Yuki's fangirls. She like most fangirls, she's obsessive with this guy, and she admires him from afar. She talks as if she owns him, kind of, which is a little bit annoying, but she wants the best for him, I'm assuming, and stuff like that, and she doesn't want him to die, and I don't know. Anyways, and so that's what this scene, of course, this picture, this image is of her looking through the mirror, the fangirl looking through the mirror, watching Taharu coming back from school, summer school, I guess, I think it's summer break, but then again, I don't know. It probably isn't. I don't actually know what's happening. I actually think maybe summer is starting, obviously. So, maybe we get to see a beach episode. Anyways, so this episode starts off with, one of Yuki's fangirls admiring him from afar, looking through the mirror, being like a creep and a stalker and whatever, and, looking at him all weird like, and honestly, creeping everyone out if they're watching her, if they're seeing that she's being a creep, if they're noticed that she's being kind of creepy and stalker like. So, she might even end up being a yandere, I don't know. But the point is that she's looking through the window, and honestly, it's a little alluring to me. I don't know why. I think I'm using that right. Like, it's disgusting, I guess, or it's creepy, I think is what it means. I don't know. I shouldn't use that word because I don't know what it means. I'm an idiot. No, I'm just a dork. I can't think straight. So, besides that, besides the whole creepy aesthetic of this whole situation, we go on to Taru viewing the whole situation with her and her being in a tent for a very long time, and then the Soma's taking her in and being grateful, that's the word. Her gratitude is high, obviously, because the Somas took her in and made her part of the family. So that's really nice of them. And so we get to see her talking about them and talking about how all of them have this dark past and they're all kind in their own way and they're adorable and cute and they're nice characters and they're amazing. Yeah. Anyways, onto the other thing with like Shigure trying to be all wise and saying that adulthood is pretty painful and you should, be grateful being a child. Nonsense when he's more childish than any other child that I've ever met. But whatever. Anyways, we also get to see her cleaning their clothes, Taru cleaning the clothes, and give me a minute here. So, yeah, we get to see all that happening. Kyo eating his rice, and Taru doing the laundry, and then Shigure not doing anything at all that actually revolves around working. So, he has more luxury than any other kid I know. On to the next thing. So anyways, next scene would be Taru trying to kill Kyo and Yuki with a tripan, or whatever you use, whatever that thing is. I'm recording. What the So anyways, yeah, Taru tries to kill these two a lot, and it's honestly kind of adorable. So anyways, on to the next thing at hand, which would be Yuki going to back to school because of council duties. I mean, him being a student council and everything, on the student council prep and whatever. And so then we get to see Shigure talk it out, I guess, with Kyo and acting like he's like teasing Kyo about how he doesn't understand love and stuff. I don't know. He's such a weirdo. Anyways, on to the main point of this whole episode. These three talking to a creep, which would be the guy who tried to get Megumi, the little kid that's like Honey Senpai, to stop wearing girls' uniforms in class. Didn't work, obviously. Anyways, so of any case being said, they tried to get information out of him but he didn't. He's not budging, so they're getting upset by it. And I'm not surprised. I would be a little upset too. But anyways, and then she's also paranoid because he thinks that someone's going to try and eat Yuki. Some girl's gonna try to cannibalize and be cannibal and eat Yuki, I guess. And so she says that stuff like that, and I don't know. And then we get to see like a side thing with these three girls and Yuo-chan. Yuo-chan, great being a good role model. You're doing good, honey. Then we also get to see this newcomer, Kagure. No, that's not what her name is. Kura, or something. I don't know. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. I don't really care. Anyways, so she's being a little suspicious, and I'm a little worried that she's a Russian spy or detective of some sorts and trying to find information out on Yuki, and like she already knows about the zodiacs and stuff. I don't know. And then there's this lazy bum, good for nothing bum, Manabe, and he's just slacking off a lot. And he's apparently wants to be. He's kind of a weirdo. I'm not gonna lie. But so am I. But anyways, he's too hyperactive, and honestly, he's really dangerous. I don't think he's trustworthy, and he kind of he pisses off Yuki and annoys him. So he's not one of my favorites because of that. Because Yuki's a baby, and I love him. He's my baby. Anyways, and then we get to see like a scene from not from but like a scene from scene 4. No, we get to see that Yuki is thinking Manabe is kind of like his snake-like brother. I can't remember his name, so I'm just gonna call him the Snake. The Snake Zodiac. Yeah. Manabe is just like his brother, who is like all like a lot, and also like he doesn't care much about anyone else but himself, and he doesn't take the consideration of others serious. And so it makes a lot of the people mad, I'm sure. So anyways, then we get to see a flashback scene with one of the girls, one of Yuki's fangirls, saying that how beautiful Yuki is. And Yuki's like, yeah. Anyways, we also get to see like her mom. Just a little unsettling because she's not a main character, so why are we getting to see her parents? I don't know. Anyways, I think this season's kicking it off with a good one. This episode is really dramatic and honestly adorable and cutesy, and I like it. But anyways, then we get to go back to like, and we also get to see her bedroom, but you guys can't see now. Can't see her bedroom. But, I mean, for most of these three, it's pretty good. Anyways, on to the main event as well. The main subjection. We keep trying with this guy, and we keep failing miserably. So, yeah. They tried so hard, but failed miserably. Because he kept saying no to the whole, he's not going to tell them any information out on who's the new people, who's the ones replacing the old council people, whatever. Anyways, and then so she finds another girl. She finds this girl who is like dead inside. And they finally get to see Yuki for a while now. And so there's that. Mom, I am trying. And so we get to see this whole thing add up. And we get to see Yuki again. And finally, we just love that she finally gets to talk to Yuki personally, and they talk about food. they find out that nachos, or whatever they're called, nachos, I think. I heard nachos, but someone, if it wasn't nachos, tell me in the comments, and if it wasn't, and I was right, tell me anyways, because I want to know if I was right. So anyways, they like the same chips, or whatever, I don't really know. Anyway, but the point is that this girl in the middle is really weird. Not gonna lie, she's kind of dangerous. I don't really know. She picked the locks, or maybe they weren't locked. I don't know. But they finally get to see him, and it's weird, but it's also kind of cute, not gonna lie. I also like how he's friendly to these girls, and I don't know, we barely know these girls, but I guess he does. I don't care for these girls though. But anyways, on to the next scene, which is a cute scene with her, the fangirl, and Yuki. I like that scene. Surprisingly, he comes out and greets her, and then they talk a lot. And then she confesses that she's not gonna give up on him. It's like she's not gonna give up on their relationship or something, and he's like, cute girl face surprised, cute girl face shocked. And so I don't really know what his perspective of that whole situation was, but I know my perspective, which is probably way worse than his, maybe. My perspective was that she's creeping still, and she's not gonna give up on stalking him, and she's not gonna give up on trying to convince him to like go with her to like the college, because like at first, well, in the first, like, okay, let's just go. Like right here, in this scenery, in this kind of clip scene, we also get to see that they confess that they want him to go with them to college, or to like wherever. Like the one guy would stop everything he was doing just to make sure that he's secure, Yuki's secure, and then she would just have force, if she could, she would like kick him, like stop him from going to school and take him to her college. It's weird, but because of that and because of this, I feel like it's convention, something, I don't know. Anyways, on to the next whole thing, which is, the next one would possibly be these guys talking about how their day went. And anyways, we get to see Yuki and Taro talking about it, and talking how like he was surprised and happy, I'm pretty sure, with him. And he's like zodiac level of weird, I guess. I don't know. I digress into all these stuff. But I do know for a fact that this episode was cute. So we ended with them washing the dishes, obviously. And we end the episode with them washing the dishes. That's what I mean to say. And that's cute. We ended three of the scenes are ending scenes, which is where they ended this episode with the confession, the confession, and also Toru and Yuki talking, which is great. The episode started off. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's just go back. This episode started off with her talking about how she admires him from afar, and then we ended with Taro and Yuki talking while doing the dishes, and that is what I call the best ending / beginning of an episode ever. And in the middle of all the confessions and craziness, we get to see this, which is like cool. I like this. This picture is adorable, and I want this picture as my background, but I'm not gonna do that because my mom wouldn't want me to. Anyways, on to the main event at hand, which is, you guys will see it. So, anyways, I like how Kyo and Yuki have this whole thing with, I just love how they have, like, Yuki is jealous of Kyo because Kyo can fit in with the humans outside of the Soma family. And Kyo's jealous of Yuki because Yuki gets admired by everyone and is perfect in so many ways to Kyo, and he just hates that Yuki is way better than Kyo to him, and they can't tell that they're good equally, and they both think that they need to be better than what they are already, and that's what makes a good rivalry. I know I'm technically doing this fast paced, it's because of my mom, but of any case being said, I just love how they both are jealous of each other, but then they also admire Taru because Taru's never jealous of anyone, and she's super kind and super generous and super sweet, and that's why they like her. That's what makes good three characters that are in a love triangle. Some love triangles work because of those connections, and sometimes people make really bad decisions for the characters themselves, which annoys everybody watching. But I just love Fruits Basket, mostly because of the character development, because of the characters personally, the characters, the relationships, how they're all kind in their own way, and they don't need to be changed, but they still try to change themselves in some cases. In a good way, obviously. They try their very best to be better than what they already are. All the characters do, and they try so hard to protect one another. And even though they get on each other's nerves, they protect one another. And they try to save each other from disasters. That's what makes a great family. That's what makes a great character development. That's what makes a great storyline, a great story, a great characters, a great background too, honestly, with the whole anime. And honestly, I can't wait to see more. But also, I want to discuss something else with you guys. I had a thought in my head. What if we go to the Soma's house, right? And then they all start fighting and arguing, and then Taru surprisingly giggles, and then everyone, including even Ikito, which is the one that looks like Yuki, I'm pretty sure they're twins, Yuki and Ikito, but I don't know. Anyways, and so she starts giggling and laughing, and she's like, yeah, this makes sense. But then I realized that would be me, wouldn't it? I'd probably be the one that's yeah, this makes sense. I kind of thought this would happen. That would be more of me kind of thing doing over Taru. I think she'd just giggle. I think that would be it. And then they would all stop what they're doing and freeze. And they'd just go back to being normal and laughing and having a good time. That would be a really great episode. Everything turns into disaster. At the start, it's okay. It's fine. And then in the middle, it turns into disaster. And then at the ending, it's okay because of Taru. That would actually make more sense because, we all know, they're all weird and quirky and goofy and kind in their own way, but when they all like Taru, and when they're all together with Taru, they can have a good time. All of them. The Somas have a curse, and they hate the curse, and they think that the curse makes them against every human, and they feel like they're monsters. But with Taru makes them all feel special inside, and they like Taru. She's the only one they actually admire over every other human girl. Taru actually brings them out of all their shells, which they're all in shells, and they're all locked up in so many cases and in so many ways, and they feel trapped and they can't do anything at all. But when Taru comes around, they just fall apart, and they fall into the same category, which is happy. and they enjoy themselves.
Casey, what time is it?
And they make everyone else enjoy themselves. Anyway, I gotta go. That's all I gotta say about it. Bye. I'll see you guys around. Bye, my little roses. See you all on a later date.